What if I told you trees need wind too? Researchers recently uncovered a surprising fact about trees planted inside a biosphere. They were toppling over because of a lack of wind. In a natural environment, wind plays a crucial role in helping trees develop strong structures. The gentle swaying pushes them to grow thicker trunks and deeper roots, both of which support their weight. However, within the biosphere, these trees didn't experience any wind at all. Without this essential force, they simply couldn't gain the strength needed to stay upright. This fascinating discovery highlights how interconnected our ecosystems are, showcasing that even something as simple as wind can shape the very survival of trees. Imagine the challenges these trees face if they were to be planted in a still environment. The findings could inspire better methods for growing plants in controlled habitats. What else might we learn about nature's unpredictable ways? Have you ever wondered why jellyfish float? The answer lies in the incredible Portuguese man-o'-war, a fascinating creature often mistaken for a jellyfish. This unique siphonophore isn't just one animal. It's actually a colony made up of genetically identical individuals called zooids. Each zooid has its own specialized function, allowing the entire colony to survive and thrive in the ocean. Some zooids are responsible for capturing prey with long, stinging tentacles, while others help with locomotion and buoyancy. One of the most striking features of the Portuguese man-o'-war is its gas-filled float, or pneumatophore, which enables it to glide across the water's surface. This ingenious mechanism helps the colony navigate the ocean and stay buoyant, making it a master of the waves. So next time you see one of these beautiful creatures, remember, it's not a single jellyfish, but a remarkable team of tiny individuals working together. Discover the magic of oniri, a beloved Japanese snack. Oniri is a delightful traditional treat from Japan, made primarily of solid rice. Often filled with delicious ingredients like sweet red bean paste, savory fish, or fresh vegetables, oniri perfectly showcases the rich flavors of Japanese cuisine. This snack is widely available in Japanese shops, where you'll find it in various forms and fillings, each offering a unique taste experience. The texture of oniri can vary from chewy to crispy, making each bite a delightful surprise. Culturally significant, oniri is not just food, it reflects the Japanese values of harmony and balance. Families often enjoy it during festivals or celebrations, making it a cherished part of their culinary heritage. Whether you're a fan of Japanese culture or just love trying new snacks, oniri is definitely worth a taste. Are you ready to explore this flavorful snack? Guess what really drives Titanic 2's construction? The Titanic 2, an exact replica of the original Titanic, is being crafted by Blue Star Line, headed by Australian businessman Clive Palmer. Originally, this ambitious project was set to launch in 2022, but now it's expected to take to the seas in June 2027. What's fascinating about this new ship is how it blends the classic style of the original Titanic with the latest technologies for safety and comfort. Picture luxurious dining rooms and grand staircases reminiscent of the early 20th century, but with modern-day lifeboats and enhanced navigation systems to ensure passenger safety. This isn't just a nod to history, it's a remarkable mix of nostalgia and innovation. Titanic 2 aims to give guests a taste of the past while ensuring their experience is as safe and comfortable as possible. Will this magnificent vessel become a floating museum or simply a luxury cruise experience? One thing's for sure, many are eagerly anticipating its grand debut on the waters. This might surprise you, kids sleepwalk more than adults. Research shows that sleepwalking occurs in 5 to 15% of children each year, while only 1 to 1.5% of adults experience this unusual nighttime behavior. The reason behind this difference often ties back to genetics, meaning that if a child has a family history of sleepwalking, their chances of doing it themselves increase. Sleepwalking typically happens during deep sleep and can lead to some amusing or even scary situations, like a child wandering around the house unaware. While most children outgrow sleepwalking, it can be concerning for parents who might catch their little ones in action. Enhancing safety at home, like removing obstacles and monitoring sleep patterns, can help keep sleepwalking kids safe. So if your kid gets up in the night and starts walking around, know they might just be part of that sleepwalking statistic. Guess what really drives your mood and happiness? It might surprise you to learn that about 90% of serotonin, often dubbed the feel-good hormone, is produced in your gut. This fascinating fact highlights the incredible connection between your digestive system and emotions. Serotonin is crucial for regulating mood, sleep, and even appetite, showing just how vital gut health is for mental well-being. When your gut is healthy, it can lead to better serotonin levels, which can, in turn, enhance your mood and emotional resilience. This means that taking care of your gut through a balanced diet, rich in fiber, probiotics, and whole foods, could not only improve your digestion, but also lift your spirits. So next time you think about your mental health, remember to consider what you're putting on your plate. Could a happier gut lead to a happier you? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. You might be shocked to learn that volcanoes create beauty. Volcanic eruptions often lead to destruction, but they also have a remarkable ability to shape our world in stunning ways. Take Mount Vesuvius, for instance. This famous volcano, which erupted in 79 AD and buried the Roman city of Pompeii, serves as a powerful reminder of nature's force. Yet the ash from such eruptions enriches the soil, making it highly fertile for agriculture. As a result, regions near volcanoes often become thriving areas for growing crops, making them vital for local economies. The dramatic landscapes formed by volcanic activity can also attract tourists, contributing to a unique blend of history, beauty, and biodiversity. So while eruptions can be catastrophic, they remind us of nature's dual role as both a creator and a destroyer. Isn't it fascinating how destruction can also lead to new life? What if I told you rivers can be friends? This fascinating phenomenon occurs at the meeting of the waters in Brazil, where the dark, tea-colored waters of the Rio Negro flow side by side with the sandy-colored Amazon River without mixing for several kilometers. This striking visual spectacle is not just a stunning sight, it's a result of unique differences in their physical and chemical properties. The Rio Negro is rich in organic material from decaying plants, making it more acidic and less dense than the Amazon. As they flow together, the contrasting colors create a breathtaking ribbon of water, allowing visitors to witness the meeting of two mighty rivers. This area plays a vital role in the local ecosystem and serves as an important habitat for countless fish species and wildlife. Tourists flock to this natural wonder to marvel at the sight and learn about the rich biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest. It's a captivating example of nature's beauty and complexity, reminding us how interconnected our world really is. Prepare to be amazed by extreme heat in Death Valley. This stunning location holds the record for the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth, reaching a scorching 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine a place so hot that it feels like standing in an oven. Death Valley, located in California, earned its dramatic name due to its relentless, sweltering climate. The record-setting temperature was registered on July 10, 1913, making it a historic day for weather enthusiasts. This desert is not just about heat, it's also a fascinating ecosystem with unique plants and animals that thrive in such harsh conditions. Despite the extreme temperatures, visitors flock to this incredible national park each year, drawn by its rugged beauty and unusual landscapes. From the striking Badwater Basin, lying below sea level, to mesmerizing sand dunes, Death Valley offers breathtaking sights alongside its blistering heat. So, who's brave enough to experience the hottest place on Earth? Discover the amazing secrets of Halden Prison. This unique facility in Norway, which opened in 2010, has gained worldwide attention for its groundbreaking approach to incarceration. Unlike traditional prisons that often focus on punishment, Halden Prison prioritizes rehabilitation and respect for its inmates. The design of the prison resembles a community rather than a prison, complete with bright colors, furniture resembling homes, and even opportunities for inmates to cook their own meals. Inmates have access to various activities, such as music studios and sports facilities, helping them develop skills and reduce recidivism after release. The prison fosters a sense of personal responsibility by providing inmates with a degree of freedom, encouraging them to learn from their mistakes. This innovative environment raises important questions about how society can address crime and support those who have gone astray. Can a focus on rehabilitation lead to a safer community? Did you know Sudan has the most pyramids? In the heart of the Nubian region, Sudan boasts an astounding total of 255 pyramids, more than any other country in the world, even outpacing the famous pyramids of Egypt and Mexico. These ancient structures, primarily built as tombs for the royalty of the Kingdom of Kush, date back over 2,500 years. Unlike their Egyptian counterparts, Sudanese pyramids are smaller and have a distinct shape, characterized by their sharp points and steeper angles. Most of these pyramids can be found in sites like Meroe and Napata, which were once bustling centers of culture and power. Archaeologists believe these monuments provide crucial insights into the lives and beliefs of the Kushites, shedding light on their impressive engineering skills and rich heritage. Today, many of these pyramids, though less famous, are important archaeological sites, attracting researchers and adventurers alike. So the next time someone mentions pyramids, remember that Sudan holds the record for having the largest collection? How amazing is that? Experience the magic of Irish dance techniques. The mesmerizing world of competitive Irish dancing is truly fascinating. One of its most captivating features is how dancers keep their upper bodies completely still while their legs perform rapid, intricate steps. This technique creates a stunning contrast, showcasing the elegance of their upper torsos against the energetic movements of their lower bodies. Imagine the precision required to achieve such balance. Dancers train for years, rigorously practicing to master this art. As their feet fly across the floor in dazzling patterns, the stillness above adds an element of grace that leaves audiences in awe. This unique style not only highlights skill and discipline, but also immerses audiences in a rich cultural tradition that has been passed down through generations. From lively jigs to spirited reels, the energy in every performance tells a story that connects people from different backgrounds. Have you ever watched an Irish dance competition and noticed the uncanny calm above the storm of movement below? It's a testament to the dedication and artistry of these talented individuals. What's behind the luck of the Irish? This expression, often used to suggest that Irish people achieve success purely by chance, has a surprising backstory. Many don't realize that it can be quite offensive. The phrase originated during the Irish gold rush in the 19th century, when many people believed that the Irish miners seemed to stumble upon gold more easily than others. This often led to the implication that their success was merely due to luck, ignoring their hard work and intelligence. By reducing their achievements to mere fortune, the phrase can inadvertently reinforce stereotypes about Irish people being carefree or irresponsible. In reality, the Irish have a rich history of resilience, innovation, and significant contributions in various fields, from literature to science. So next time you hear someone mention the luck of the Irish, consider the underlying message and the hardworking individuals who deserve recognition for their efforts. Isn't it time we celebrate their true achievements instead of relying on outdated cliches? This might surprise you, Eggshells in bone healing. Scientists are creatively using crushed eggshells in biomedical engineering to develop a hydrogel that promotes bone regeneration. This innovative approach combines the calcium-rich content of eggshells with synthetic polymers to create a scaffold that supports the growth of bone cells. When a bone is injured, our body often needs help to heal, which is where this new material comes in. By providing a natural, sustainable solution, this hydrogel could significantly reduce our reliance on synthetic bone grafts. Imagine using a common kitchen waste product to aid in healing fractures and injuries. It's a win-win for both healing and the environment. Plus, because eggshells are abundant, this method offers an eco-friendly alternative that could make a big difference in medical treatments. Isn't it fascinating how something so ordinary can turn into an extraordinary solution? Why exactly does the world's widest book amaze? Measuring a staggering 19.7 inches, this book isn't just a read, it's an experience. Weighing 20 pounds, it's like lifting a small dog, making you wonder how anyone can flip through its pages. With an impressive total of 1,000 pages, this gigantic masterpiece showcases not only the artistry of bookmaking, but also the fascinating stories lying within. Displayed at the World Trade Center Mall in Abu Dhabi, it draws curious visitors from around the globe. People flock to see this book, marveling at its size and the skill required to create such a hefty tome. Imagine the thrill of flipping through pages wider than your arm. Whether you're an avid reader or just someone looking for a fun photo op, visiting this unique wonder sparks both joy and intrigue. What stories do you think could fill those pages? This might surprise you. Vault B remains unopened. Nestled deep within a secret location, Vault B is a treasure trove brimming with gold, glittering jewels, and ancient sacred statues. For decades, this chamber has caught the imagination of treasure hunters and historians alike. Despite its riches, no one has dared to pry open its heavy doors. Why? The legend surrounding Vault B speaks of a curse that befell anyone who attempted to access its contents. Stories of misfortune and bizarre occurrences left behind by those who dare to explore have discouraged many from acting on their curiosity. The mystery only grows as people wonder what treasures and artifacts lie untouched in the darkness. Is the curse real, or just a tale to guard the wealth? As time passes, the allure of Vault B calls out to adventurers and experts, leaving us to question whether this hidden chamber will ever be opened. Discover the fascinating language of Hildegard of Bingen. This medieval polymath was not just a writer and composer. She also crafted her own unique constructed language, a blend of Latin and Middle German. Hildegard's language featured its own alphabet and vocabulary, showcasing her extraordinary creativity and intellect. Although the exact reason for creating this language remains a mystery, it stands as one of the earliest examples of linguistic invention. Many believe Hildegard devised it for her visions, which encompassed deep spirituality and insights into the natural world. This constructed language reflects her innovative spirit and highlights how language can evolve and serve various purposes throughout history. Hildegard's contributions extend far beyond her mystical writings, reminding us of the boundless possibilities of human imagination and expression. Have you ever thought about how languages shape our understanding of the world? Prepare to be amazed by Thumbelina, the tiny horse. Born in 2001 with a rare form of dwarfism, Thumbelina is officially recognized as the world's smallest horse. Standing at just 43 centimeters tall and weighing only 26 kilograms, she has captured hearts everywhere. Thumbelina isn't just a cute curiosity, she has made a significant impact as a therapy animal. This tiny equine has visited countless hospitals and care centers, spreading joy to children and the elderly alike. Her gentle demeanor combined with her unique size offers a comforting presence, making her a true symbol of compassion and care. Thumbelina's story is a reminder that even the smallest creatures can make a big difference in the world. People of all ages adore her, and her visits often brighten up days in the most unexpected ways. How can such a small horse have such a big heart? Believe it or not, gravity travels as fast as light. This amazing fact means that if the sun were to suddenly collapse, we wouldn't notice anything different for a full 8 minutes. Why is that? It takes light and gravitational signals the same amount of time to travel from the sun to Earth, about 93 million miles. So when you look up at the sun, you're actually seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. If a collapse did happen, our planet would remain blissfully unaware of the impending doom until those 8 minutes are up. After that delay, we would feel the impact of the sun's absence, as gravity would no longer keep us in orbit. The skies would darken, temperatures would plummet, and Earth's beautiful days would turn bleak. This fascinating concept shows just how interconnected everything in our universe is, reminding us that space and time are intricately woven together. Is it really true that gold can boost fitness? In a truly innovative program, the Dubai government launched the enticing initiative known as Your Weight in Gold. This program encourages residents to lose weight by rewarding them with gold for every kilogram shed. Imagine stepping on the scale and not only seeing a lower number, but also holding shimmering gold in your hand. Participants receive an impressive 1 to 2 grams of gold for each kilogram lost. If someone manages to reach the impressive milestone of losing 10 kilograms, they earn a gold bar. By ingeniously combining health with luxury, the program created a buzz throughout the community, motivating people to embrace healthier lifestyles. This unique incentive transformed a challenging personal journey into a thrilling adventure filled with the promise of golden rewards. Health and fitness do not often come with such bright incentives, but Dubai's program made taking charge of personal wellness both exciting and rewarding. Who knew that the allure of gold could spark a wave of commitment to better health among its citizens? Would you join the challenge for a chance to trade pounds for precious metal? Have you seen the Weifang Ferris wheel yet? Towering at an impressive 410 feet, the Weifang Ferris wheel offers an incredible ride that's hard to match. Unlike traditional Ferris wheels that spin around a central axis, this marvel operates without one, providing riders with thrilling 360-degree views from its spacious cabins. Imagine soaring high above the landscape and taking in stunning sights from every angle. This design not only enhances the experience, but also adds a unique twist to the ride, making it a standout attraction. Riders are treated to a sense of freedom as they glide smoothly through the air. The Weifang Ferris wheel is more than just an amusement ride. It's an architectural feat that showcases innovation in engineering. Whether you're a thrill seeker or simply love scenic views, this Ferris wheel promises an unforgettable adventure. Don't miss out on the chance to experience breathtaking panoramas while enjoying the sensations of floating high above the ground. Are you ready to take a spin on this extraordinary wonder? Why exactly does a chef robot speak so little? In the popular video game Fallout 4, players encounter an unusual character named Takahashi, a noodle chef robot. What makes Takahashi stand out isn't just his skills in cooking virtual noodles, but the surprising fact that he is voiced by Shinji Mikami, the brilliant creator behind the iconic Resident Evil series. While players may expect a quirky dialogue from a robot chef, Takahashi is known for delivering just one memorable line throughout the game. This playful choice highlights the contrast between the complex world of Fallout 4 and the simplicity of a character like Takahashi. In a game filled with rich narratives and diverse characters, this robot serves as a charming reminder that sometimes less is more, especially when it comes to creating lasting impressions. So next time you pass by Takahashi while scavenging in the wasteland, remember the unexpected genius behind his voice. You won't believe this about giant amphipods. These incredible creatures, typically no longer than an inch, have an astonishing ability to stretch their bodies up to a remarkable foot in length. Found in the deep Pacific Ocean, nearly 6 kilometers beneath the surface, amphipods thrive in a harsh environment that challenges most marine life. Their unique adaptations enable them to withstand crushing pressure and complete darkness, making them true marvels of the deep sea. Their slender bodies aid in navigating this underwater realm, allowing them to consume a varied diet, ranging from tiny plankton to the remains of larger marine animals that sink from above. While they may seem small and unassuming when seen at the surface, glimpsing an amphipod at the ocean's bottom showcases their impressive resilience and survival skills. Researchers are increasingly drawn to these fascinating crustaceans. Understanding their biology can shed light on marine ecosystems and even open up possibilities for advancements in human health. So the next time you hear about the amphipod, remember, its surprising traits and deep-sea lifestyle reveal an extraordinary story waiting to be explored. Did you know Napster changed music forever? In just 2 short years, from June 1999 to July 2001, Napster revolutionized how we listen to music. Before this groundbreaking file-sharing service, most people bought CDs or listened to radio stations for their favorite tracks. Napster introduced a new way to access music, downloading songs directly from other users. This meant that, with a few clicks, users could find almost any song they wanted for free. The impact was massive. Suddenly, listeners had access to a vast library of music, including hard-to-find tracks and underground artists. However, Napster's rise was not without controversy. The music industry quickly raised concerns about copyright infringement, leading to legal battles that ultimately shut down the service. Despite its brief existence, Napster laid the groundwork for modern streaming services, fundamentally changing how we enjoy music today. It's incredible to think that something so influential lasted only 2 years, isn't it? What if I told you about lemurs' surprising tongues? It turns out that these fascinating creatures have a special adaptation known as the sublingua, a unique structure located beneath their main tongue. This intriguing organ acts like a built-in toothpick. While it doesn't have taste buds, the sublingua plays a crucial role in keeping lemurs healthy by promoting oral hygiene. They use it to remove food particles and debris stuck between their teeth, which is especially important since many lemurs live in social groups where grooming each other helps strengthen bonds. By helping maintain their dental health, the sublingua allows them to stay active and social. Plus, this quirky feature showcases how evolution has equipped lemurs with tools to thrive in their environment. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as a specialized tongue can have such a big impact on a species' lifestyle? You might be shocked to learn that Sherlock Holmes isn't real. Recent research from Britain has uncovered a surprising belief among British teens. A staggering 1,110 out of 3,000 surveyed think that Sherlock Holmes, the clever detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, actually existed. This fascinating finding highlights how deeply literature can influence our understanding of reality. Many teens may have grown up with stories of Holmes solving mysteries on Baker Street, making it easy to blur the lines between fiction and history. In a world awash with information, it's intriguing that so many young people embrace this iconic character as a part of the real world. This situation raises questions about how we perceive fictional characters and the impact of storytelling on our lives. It also invites discussions about critical thinking and the importance of distinguishing fact from fiction. So what's your take on this? Could it be that fiction holds more sway over our beliefs than we realize? Here's what actually happens when libraries crumble. The Library of Alexandria, famous for housing over 500,000 scrolls, was the heart of ancient learning. Scholars flocked to this grand institution from all corners of the Mediterranean, eager to study the works of legendary thinkers and scientists. However, its fate took a tragic turn through a series of destructive events. One pivotal moment came during Julius Caesar's campaign in 48 BCE, when accidental fires consumed parts of the library. Later, other leaders from both Christianity and Islam contributed to its downfall, either through neglect or deliberate acts. Despite these calamities, the legacy of the Library of Alexandria lives on, inspiring countless generations. Imagine what knowledge was lost and how it could have shaped our understanding of the world today. What if it had survived intact? Did you know mongooses can resist snake venom? These feisty little creatures are quite extraordinary. Mongooses, tiny mammals mostly found in Africa and Asia, have a unique ability to withstand bites from some of the most venomous snakes, including cobras. Their secret weapon is a special protein in their blood that binds to snake venom and neutralizes its deadly effects. This remarkable adaptation allows mongooses to hunt and prey on snakes, making them fearless predators in their natural habitat. In fact, when a mongoose encounters a snake, it usually engages in a high-energy, acrobatic battle, dodging strikes and using quick reflexes to deliver sharp bites. Their agility, combined with immunity, makes them one of the few animals that can take on snakes without fear. So next time you think about mongooses, remember that they are tiny warriors in the animal kingdom, fearless and remarkable in their resilience. What's your favorite snake story? What if I told you stones can move by themselves? At Racetrack Playa in Death Valley, California, a truly bizarre phenomenon takes place. Huge stones, some weighing as much as 660 pounds, seem to glide effortlessly across the dry lake bed, leaving behind long, mysterious trails etched into the ground. This captivating occurrence has baffled scientists for years, sparking curiosity and debate about how it happens. With no human footprints or signs of intervention in sight, the leading theory is that a combination of ice formation and strong winds creates the conditions for the stones to shift. When the surface ice melts in the daytime sun, the rocks become free to slide over the wet mud beneath. This unique blend of natural forces creates a mesmerizing display of movement that challenges our understanding of nature. The question remains, what other hidden wonders are out there waiting to be discovered? Why did Julian Assange live in an embassy for years? For 7 long years, Julian Assange, the founder of WikiLeaks, found refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. His choice to stay there stemmed from ongoing legal troubles and the threat of extradition to Sweden, where he faced charges related to sexual assault. Assange's situation created a unique spotlight on issues such as freedom of speech, government secrecy, and the complex nature of international law. Living in the embassy, Assange maintained his activism, communicating his views through various media channels and advocating for transparency and accountability from governments around the world. This unusual living arrangement raised numerous debates about human rights and the rights of asylum seekers. People around the globe watched as Assange's story unfolded, with many supporting his stance against what they viewed as political persecution. His time in the embassy ultimately came to an end in 2019, but it leaves behind a legacy that continues to provoke discussions on privacy, press freedom, and the implications of leaked information. Guess what makes Libya's flag so unique? For many years, Libya's flag was the only national flag in the world that featured a solid green design with absolutely no symbols or emblems. Adopted in 1977, this strikingly simple flag represented the country under the rule of Muammar Gaddafi, who believed in the power of minimalism. Unlike other flags rich in colors and symbols that reflect cultural or historical significance, Libya's flag stood out for its bold choice of a single color. This simplicity aimed to represent unity in the Islamic faith, but also sparked conversations around nationalism and identity. Over the years, many have wondered why Libya opted for such an uncomplicated flag, especially when most other nations incorporate intricate designs or historical references. However, after Gaddafi was overthrown in 2011, Libya reverted to earlier flags that better represented its diverse heritage. The evolution of Libya's flag showcases how symbols often carry deep meanings and can change with the times. What's your favorite national flag and why? Let's uncover the truth about mosquitoes' super senses. Did you know that mosquitoes can detect carbon dioxide from as far as 75 feet away? When we breathe out, we release not only carbon dioxide, but also body heat and various chemical signals that draw these pesky insects in. This amazing skill helps mosquitoes locate their next meal, especially in dim light when they're most active. Scientists have studied this incredible ability to develop better repellents and control strategies for diseases like malaria and dengue fever. By understanding how mosquitoes track us, researchers aim to reduce the impact of these diseases on human health. So next time you feel a mosquito buzzing around, remember, you're not just a target, you're a beacon guiding them in. How fascinating is that? What if I told you Jack Daniel's toe led to tragedy? The man behind the iconic whiskey brand met a bizarre fate that raises eyebrows. Jack Daniel, a spirited entrepreneur, suffered a stubbed toe after kicking a safe in frustration. This little mishap seems minor, right? But instead of seeking medical attention, he shrugged it off, allowing the injury to become severely infected. Unfortunately, complications from this neglected injury ultimately led to his untimely death. It's a shocking reminder of how something as small as a stubbed toe can have serious consequences. This unusual story captures not just the essence of Jack Daniel's life, but also serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of listening to our bodies. Would you believe that a legendary whiskey was connected to such a peculiar demise? Believe it or not, the mafia is a financial giant. In Italy, the mafia isn't just a crime organization, it's a major player in the economy, generating around $178 billion a year. This staggering sum represents about 7% of Italy's entire GDP. Imagine if that money was redirected to hospitals, schools, or infrastructure improvements. The mafia's reach extends into various industries like construction, waste management, and even agriculture, infiltrating legal businesses to launder their gains. Many people are unaware that this vast wealth impacts everyday life, creating fear and corruption in communities. The mafia's ability to operate in the shadows often stifles legitimate businesses, making it hard for them to compete. While the Italian government is constantly fighting against organized crime, the challenge remains immense given its deep-rooted presence. How can society tackle such a powerful influence in the economy? Here's what actually happens when you explore Yonge Street. Yonge Street in Toronto is famous for being the longest street in the world, stretching nearly 2,000 kilometers from the shores of Lake Ontario all the way up to northern Ontario. But what makes this street so special? As you stroll along its bustling sidewalks, you'll experience a vibrant mix of culture and life. From the historic sites of downtown Toronto, like the iconic Eaton Centre, to the lush nature trails further north, Yonge Street offers a little bit of everything. You can grab a bite from a diverse range of restaurants, shop in trendy boutiques, or simply enjoy people watching as folks pass by. The street is not just about distance. It tells the story of the city itself, connecting neighborhoods and communities. So if you find yourself in Toronto, a walk along Yonge Street may just be the adventure you didn't know you needed. Why exactly does Manish Sethi hire a slapper? Manish Sethi faced a common struggle, getting distracted by social media while trying to focus on work. To combat this temptation, he came up with a rather unusual solution. He hired someone to slap him every time he reached for Facebook during his work hours. This quirky arrangement cost him $8 an hour. By associating the negative experience of a slap with checking Facebook, Sethi aimed to train himself to resist the urge to scroll through his feed. This unique method highlights how people can use creative and extreme measures to overcome distractions in today's digital age. Social media can be incredibly addictive, and many individuals find it hard to stay focused, especially with platforms vying for their attention. Sethi's approach may seem extreme, but it serves as a reminder of the lengths one might go to maintain productivity and stay on task in an era filled with digital distractions. Did you know this about Paris's Arc de Triomphe? The Arc de Triomphe is not just a stunning piece of architecture. It stands as a tribute to the brave souls who fought and died for France during the Napoleonic Wars. Constructed in 1836, this iconic monument boasts a mesmerizing design that showcases intricate sculptures and engravings representing key battles and victories. Located at the top of the Champs-Élysées, it offers an impressive view of one of the world's most famous avenues. Additionally, underneath the arch lies the tomb of the unknown soldier, a poignant reminder of the countless individuals who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. Every evening, a flame is rekindled at this tomb, paying homage to these heroes. As you stroll through Paris, the Arc de Triomphe captures the spirit of resilience and honor, reminding visitors of the sacrifices made throughout history. So the next time you visit this magnificent city, take a moment to appreciate the rich history that this monument embodies. Believe it or not, microplastics are everywhere. These tiny plastic particles, each smaller than 5 microns, have been discovered in some of the most isolated places on Earth, including the Arctic and deep ocean trenches. Microplastics can travel incredible distances through water and air, spreading far beyond their original sources. They come from various everyday items such as clothing, containers, and packaging, breaking down over time into minuscule fragments. This widespread presence poses serious challenges for wildlife and ecosystems, as animals may ingest these particles, mistaking them for food. Even more alarming is the potential for microplastics to enter our own food chain, impacting human health as well. Understanding the journey of microplastics and how they infiltrate every corner of our planet is crucial to tackling this growing environmental issue. What steps can we take to reduce their impact? This might surprise you. Frozen veggies can be healthier. Many of us believe that fresh vegetables are the gold standard for nutrition, but frozen vegetables can often pack an even bigger nutritional punch. After harvesting, these veggies are typically flash frozen almost immediately, which helps lock in essential vitamins and minerals. In contrast, fresh vegetables can lose nutrients over time, especially if they sit around in grocery stores or your fridge for too long. Plus, frozen vegetables are handy for quick meals, reducing food waste and making it easier to incorporate healthy options into your diet. They maintain flavor and texture, making them a delicious choice in soups, stir-fries, or as side dishes. So next time you're grocery shopping, consider grabbing that bag of frozen vegetables. Your body might thank you for it. Here's what actually happens when you clone a village. In China, a remarkable replica of the Austrian village Hallstatt has been built, showcasing stunning attention to detail. This clone village features authentic architecture, charming streets, and even a church that mirrors the original Hallstatt's iconic look. The project reflects China's impressive ability to recreate entire towns, capturing the essence of unique European locales. Tourists flock to this copycat village not only for its picturesque views, but also to experience a slice of Austrian culture without traveling to Europe. The rise of such replicas raises interesting questions about cultural appropriation and the value of authenticity. Do these clone towns offer a genuine experience, or just a superficial imitation? As global tourism changes, these replicas might be changing how we think about travel and culture as they blend the familiar with the faux. Here's a wild fact about rare earth elements. Cerium is the most common among them and plays a vital role in our everyday technology. You might not realize it, but cerium is everywhere. From the smartphones we can't live without, to the energy-efficient LED lights that brighten our homes. This unassuming element is essential for creating the tiny magnets in electric motors and even in the batteries that power our devices. Cerium's unique properties allow for improved efficiency in electronics, making it a key player in the tech revolution. Despite its significance, many people are unaware of how integral cerium is to modern life. As we continue to innovate and build more advanced technologies, understanding the importance of cerium and other rare earth elements becomes crucial in paving the way for a sustainable future. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact? Why exactly does Night of the Living Dead matter? This 1968 film revolutionized how we think about zombies today. Before this iconic movie, zombies were often seen as mind-controlled individuals, typically under the spell of a priest. However, Night of the Living Dead changed everything by introducing zombies as terrifying, flesh-eating monsters driven by an insatiable hunger. This stark transformation not only redefined the horror genre, but also influenced countless films, video games, and literature that followed. The movie's chilling atmosphere and social commentary on issues like fear and survival struck a chord with audiences, making it a cultural touchstone. Today, when you think of zombies, you likely picture the undead hordes from this classic film, rather than the voodoo-inspired zombies of the past. Night of the Living Dead's legacy lives on, shaping how we experience horror and evoking fear from our deepest instincts. Discover the Quirky Cow Contest at the 1915 Exposition. At the Panama Pacific International Exposition held in San Francisco, a surprising event took center stage, a cow beauty contest. This unique competition, showcasing the finest dairy cows, highlighted how important livestock is in American agriculture and culture. Farmers from across the nation brought their best bovines, and all eyes were on Miss Holstein, who won the coveted title and sash. Her victory didn't just celebrate her beauty, It underscored the hard work and dedication of dairy farmers. These farmers play a crucial role in providing milk and dairy products, which are staples in many households. The cow contest wasn't only fun, it raised awareness about animal husbandry and the agricultural community's contributions. Can you imagine bustling crowds admiring cows like celebrities, celebrating their hard work in the dairy industry? This might surprise you. How to make clear ice. Most of us don't think much about ice cubes, but the mystery behind their appearance is fascinating. Cloudy ice cubes are actually caused by tiny bubbles of trapped oxygen and impurities in the water. These little imperfections scatter light, making the ice look cloudy and less appealing. If you're looking to impress your friends or enhance the beauty of your cocktails, there's a simple trick you can use. Boiling the water before freezing it eliminates these air bubbles, leading to crystal clear ice cubes that not only look fantastic, but also chill your drinks more effectively. When water boils, it releases trapped gases, which is why this method works so well. Just make sure to let the boiled water cool down a bit before pouring it into your trays. Once frozen, you'll be left with stunningly clear ice that elevates any beverage. Next time you're preparing drinks, why not give this technique a try for a touch of elegance? Why did The Matrix change the DVD game forever? The Matrix, released in 1999, wasn't just a groundbreaking sci-fi film. It set a new standard for home entertainment. With its mind-bending plot and stunning visual effects, this iconic film captivated audiences worldwide. But it also made history by becoming the first movie to sell over 1 million copies in DVD format. Before this, VHS tapes ruled the home video market, and DVDs were still new and relatively untested. The Matrix demonstrated the superior quality and convenience of DVDs, like sharper images and extra features, which made it a must-have for movie lovers. Its success sparked a massive shift in how people consume films, leading to the rise of DVD collections and a whole new wave of home viewing. This milestone not only marked a turning point for The Matrix, but also for the entire film industry, paving the way for the future of digital media. Can you imagine a world without DVDs and all the home entertainment options we have today? A surprising truth about early search engines. Before Google revolutionized the way we search online, finding information was often a frustrating experience. Early search engines like AltaVista and Lycos struggled to return relevant results for simple queries. For instance, searching for best pizza could lead to a haphazard mix of unrelated academic papers, outdated websites, and even bizarre advertisements. This jumble of content made it nearly impossible for users to find the information they truly wanted. People became discouraged by the endless scrolling and clicking, often feeling like they were diving into a digital rabbit hole with no way out. It wasn't until Google's innovative algorithms analyzed web content based on users' needs that searching became more effective and user-friendly. This shift not only changed how we access information, but also transformed the entire internet landscape, paving the way for all the helpful resources we enjoy today. Believe it or not, Jay-Z faced backlash from his mother. In the heated rap feud between Jay-Z and Nas, tensions escalated when Jay-Z released a diss track that hinted at a scandalous affair involving Nas and his girlfriend. The track was bold and loaded with accusations, sparking intense discussions in the hip-hop community. However, what many fans didn't know is that behind the scenes, Jay-Z's mother was not pleased with her son's choice of words. She urged Jay-Z to reconsider his actions, expressing concern for not only Nas, but also for the wider impact of their rivalry. This situation highlights a fascinating dynamic often overlooked in the music industry, where personal relationships can collide with professional rivalries. Jay-Z's mother played a crucial role in reminding him about family values and respect, urging him to apologize. Could this mother-son conversation have changed the course of their rivalry? This might surprise you. Severe diseases still cause global fear. Many people think of coughs and fevers as the main health concerns, but there are much more serious diseases lurking in the shadows. Conditions like Ebola, rabies, and HIV/AIDS can be life-threatening and create panic just by their mention. These diseases often spread in ways that unsettle communities, like through contaminated water or insect bites. Even in countries with advanced healthcare, the fear of outbreaks looms large. For example, the recent COVID-19 pandemic shocked the world, showing just how quickly a disease can upend lives. Vaccines and public health campaigns work hard to control these threats, yet misinformation can make the battle tougher. This mix of fear and hope leads us to wonder how we can better prepare ourselves for future diseases. What can we do to stay informed and protect ourselves? Curious about Elon Musk's private school Ad Astra? This innovative school was founded by Musk because he wanted a different kind of education for his children. Disappointed with traditional schooling methods, he created Ad Astra to focus on hands-on learning and critical thinking. Instead of standard subjects, the curriculum includes topics like ethics, artificial intelligence, and even engineering projects, all designed to spark creativity and collaboration among students. The school emphasizes smaller class sizes and encourages students to ask questions and explore their interests deeply. Musk's vision reflects a growing desire among educators and parents to rethink how we teach the next generation. By breaking away from the conventional approach, Ad Astra aims to prepare students for an unpredictable future in a rapidly changing world. What does this mean for education as we know it? What if I told you turkey isn't the real culprit? Many people think that turkey is the main reason for that drowsy feeling after a big Thanksgiving feast. But that's not quite true. Yes, turkey contains tryptophan, an amino acid that can make you sleepy. However, so do chicken, cheese, and many other foods. The real reason behind post-Thanksgiving drowsiness lies in what we eat, a heavy mix of carbohydrates, fats, and alcohol. When we pile our plates high with stuffing, mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie, our bodies have to work extra hard to digest it all. This process requires energy, which can leave us feeling tired. Plus, consuming alcohol can further amplify that sleepy sensation. So while turkey does contribute to the mix, it's mostly the overall feast that puts us in a food coma. Isn't it fascinating how myths can overshadow the real story? Here's a wild fact about sleeping less. Research indicates that pulling an all-nighter may actually help alleviate depression. Sounds surprising, right? When you stay awake for an extended period, your brain experiences a surge of activity, which can lead to a temporary lift in mood. This fascinating finding suggests that sleep deprivation might activate certain mental processes that temporarily counteract feelings of sadness. However, while pulling an all-nighter might have these short-term benefits, it's important to remember that chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a host of health issues, including impaired cognitive function and mood disorders. So while this might be a surprising twist in the conversation around sleep and mental health, balancing rest with activities that boost your mood remains crucial for long-term well-being. Could this challenge our understanding of sleep and mental health? Why exactly does endometriosis cause such pain? This condition isn't just about menstrual cramps. It can escalate into something much more serious. Endometriosis occurs when the tissue similar to the lining of the uterus grows outside of it, spreading to places like the colon, bladder, and even the brain. Imagine these cells behaving as if they're still part of the uterus, trying to shed during the menstrual cycle but with nowhere to go. This results in severe inflammation and excruciating pain because your body reacts to this misplaced tissue like it would to any injury. Many people suffering from severe endometriosis also experience complications like infertility or bowel issues, further complicating their quality of life. Understanding the widespread impact of this condition is crucial in raising awareness about the need for effective treatments. Are we doing enough to support those affected by this painful disorder? Did you know sea sponges are animals? In 1825, scientists made a surprising discovery. These seemingly simple underwater creatures aren't just plants. Sea sponges belong to the phylum Porifera, which means they have a unique structure that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. Though they might look like colorful blobs stuck to rocks, sponges play a vital role in their ocean habitats. They filter water, cleaning it by removing bacteria and organic particles. With their porous bodies, which can have thousands of tiny holes, they are like living water filters. Sponges come in various shapes, sizes, and colors, with some growing larger than a basketball, while others are just a few inches tall. They can thrive in diverse environments, from shallow coastal waters to the darkest ocean depths. Interestingly, sponges can regenerate themselves, meaning if you break off a piece, it might grow back. So next time you see a sponge, remember it's not just a cleaning tool, it's a fascinating animal with an important role in our oceans. Here's a wild fact about the Great Wall of China. While you might picture a single unbroken wall, the Great Wall is actually a collection of fortifications built by different dynasties over hundreds of years. This incredible structure stretches over 13,000 miles across northern China, winding through mountains, deserts, and grasslands. Construction began in the 7th century BC and continued until the 16th century, making it a labor of love, sweat, and strategy that spanned numerous generations. Various materials were used, from tamped earth to bricks, depending on local resources and time periods. Each dynasty, recognizing the importance of defense against invasions, added its unique touch to this vast network. It's fascinating to think how the Great Wall served not only as a military barrier, but also as a symbol of unity and strength for the Chinese people. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most iconic landmarks on the planet. So why not dream about visiting this historical marvel in person? Can you believe how massive the Irish Wolfhound is? These gentle giants are among the largest dog breeds globally, towering up to a whopping 90 centimeters at the shoulder. Imagine a dog that stands almost as tall as a toddler. Originating from Ireland, these dogs were initially bred for hunting wolves and other large game, which explains their impressive size and strength. Despite their formidable appearance, Irish Wolfhounds boast a sweet and friendly nature, making them great companions for families. Their long legs and sleek bodies allow them to run gracefully, showcasing a blend of power and elegance. Taking care of an Irish Wolfhound comes with its own set of challenges. They need plenty of space to roam and exercise due to their size. Grooming is relatively simple, requiring occasional brushing to keep their coats healthy. If you're considering welcoming one into your home, get ready for a big-hearted friend who'll steal your heart and your space. Have you ever seen one in person? What if I told you about a Titanic survivor? Ramon Artagavicia's incredible journey began in 1871 when he survived a harrowing shipwreck. Leaving the sea in fear, he vowed never to board a ship again, and for 41 long years, he held true to that promise. His life took an unexpected turn when he finally decided to face his fears and embark on a new adventure aboard the Titanic in 1912. Tragically, this iconic vessel struck an iceberg, leading to one of history's most infamous maritime disasters. Artagavicia's story is a remarkable testament to courage, resilience, and the complex relationship we often have with our fears. How could someone overcome such a traumatic experience only to face another? His life reflects how sometimes we must confront our past to embrace the future, even when it's fraught with uncertainty. Can you imagine that healthcare can cost so much? In the US, healthcare expenses are sky high, often leaving patients in shock. Just think about how much an ambulance ride can set you back, sometimes thousands of dollars. This price tag is hard to fathom, especially when compared to healthcare systems in many other countries, where basic services are more affordable or even free. For instance, countries like France and Canada have universal healthcare systems that provide citizens with access to essential medical services without a hefty bill. This stark contrast highlights ongoing debates about healthcare reform in America, as many argue that everyone deserves affordable access to necessary care. As costs continue to rise, more people are left questioning the sustainability of this system. So how can we strive for a healthcare system that works for everyone? Is it really true that we mimic emotions around us? Absolutely. Humans have an incredible ability to unconsciously reflect the feelings and behaviors of those nearby. For example, if you're in a room where everyone is laughing, you might find yourself chuckling along, even if you don't know what's funny. This phenomenon is known as emotional contagion, and it shows how our perceptions can be influenced by the expressions and actions of others. Studies reveal that when we see someone smile, our brain can trigger similar feelings, making us feel happier too. This mimicking behavior can even happen with sadness, anger, or stress, affecting our thoughts and actions. So the next time you notice yourself reflecting someone else's mood, remember, it's not just you. It's a natural human reaction that connects us, helping to shape our shared experiences. Isn't that fascinating? This might surprise you. Roswell and its UFO mystery. In 1947, a curious event near Roswell, New Mexico, ignited a frenzy of speculation and debate about unidentified flying objects. It all started when reports surfaced about a mysterious crash in the area, initially described by the U.S. military as a flying disc. This announcement captured the public's imagination, leading many to wonder if they were witnessing a real-life alien encounter. As more details emerged, officials quickly changed their story, claiming it was merely a weather balloon. However, this swift retraction only fueled conspiracy theories and heightened interest, leading to what we now refer to as the Roswell case. Over the decades, countless books, documentaries, and movies have explored this enigmatic incident, making it a cornerstone of UFO lore. People continue to debate the event's truth, questioning whether the government covered up extraterrestrial contact. So what really happened in Roswell, and why does this incident still captivate our imagination today? This might surprise you. Germany charges for unused services. In Germany, residents must pay fees not just for using services, but even for the mere possibility of using them. This means that individuals are billed for TV and radio fees, regardless of whether they own a television or radio. This practice is intended as a precautionary measure, ensuring that resources can be allocated for public broadcasting. While some see it as a fair way to guarantee funding for quality programming, others argue it's unfair to pay for something you don't use. This approach highlights the balance between public service funding and individual rights. Many countries have different systems of financing public broadcasting. So how does this shape the media landscape? Could such a model work in other places, or would it be met with resistance? Let's uncover the truth about alien influence on humans. The extraterrestrial genetic manipulation theory suggests that advanced alien civilizations might have played a role in shaping human evolution. This fascinating idea is fueled by a remarkable shift in human intelligence and technological progress that happened around 200,000 years ago. Many scientists debate whether such a rapid change can be attributed solely to natural selection. Some researchers point to the lack of evidence for gradual development, suggesting that something outside our planet could have sparked this leap forward. Could it be possible that interactions with extraterrestrial beings provided humans with the intelligence necessary to create complex tools and establish societies? This theory opens up thrilling questions about our past and the potential for life beyond Earth. Are we truly alone in the universe, or is there a cosmic connection woven into the fabric of humanity's existence? Hard to believe, but crows gather as a murder. This intriguing name isn't about crime. It's a term steeped in history and folklore. The word murder reflects the mysterious reputation crows have held for centuries, often associated with omens in the supernatural. Crows are incredibly intelligent birds known for their problem-solving skills and social behavior. When they form a group, their dynamics can be fascinating. They communicate through a variety of calls and displays, which can make their gatherings lively and chaotic. Interestingly, these gatherings aren't always ominous. They can represent social gatherings or family meetings among crows. In some cultures, crows are seen as symbols of change or guardians of the underworld. So next time you see a flock of crows, remember they're not just hanging around aimlessly. Instead, they may be discussing their latest adventures or planning their next move in a world that often misreads their dark reputation. Hard to believe, but Gutenberg changed the world. In the 1440s, Johannes Gutenberg introduced his revolutionary printing press, forever altering how information spread across Europe. Before this invention, books were painstakingly copied by hand, making them rare and expensive. With Gutenberg's innovation, it became possible to print hundreds of copies quickly and at a fraction of the cost. This breakthrough democratized knowledge, allowing more people than ever to access literature, science, and ideas that had previously been locked away in the hands of a few. Imagine a world where reading was a privilege instead of a right. It sparked the Renaissance, fueling literacy and education as books began appearing in homes, schools, and libraries everywhere. The printing press didn't just create a marketplace for ideas, it paved the way for movements like the Reformation. Isn't it amazing how one invention could influence so many aspects of our lives? Let's uncover the truth about George's incredible iPhone deal. At just 17 years old, George made headlines when he unlocked the first ever iPhone, showcasing his impressive tech skills. With the hottest gadget of its time in his hands, he didn't just keep it. Instead, he traded it for a Nissan sports car and 3 other locked iPhones. This bold move reflected not only his resourcefulness, but also an understanding of technology that many adults might envy. George's savvy transaction sparked discussions about the value of unlocked phones, as well as the creative ways young people can navigate the tech world. His story reminds us of the thrilling possibilities that come with knowledge and innovation. Imagine the excitement as he drove his new car, all while showing others that thinking outside the box can lead to unexpected rewards. What do you think about his unique deal? Can you imagine the world's largest tidal borehole? Shantung, China, is home to this incredible natural phenomenon that draws thousands of tourists every year. A tidal bore is a surge of water caused by the incoming tides sweeping into narrow river estuaries. And in Shantung, it creates a stunning display of powerful waves and dynamic water movement. As the tide rolls in, visitors are often left in awe, watching as the once calm river transforms into a thrilling scene of rushing water. The experience is not just about beauty, but also about the science behind it. The unique shape of the coastline and the river's topography play crucial roles in creating such an impressive bore. Many tourists come prepared with cameras to capture this spectacular display, sharing their experiences with friends and family. If you're seeking an adventure that combines nature's artistry with a bit of excitement, Shantung's tidal borehole could be the perfect destination. Have you ever witnessed a natural wonder like this? Can you imagine makeup dating back 6,000 years? The earliest known use of makeup originated in ancient Egypt, where Egyptians discovered that crushed minerals could enhance their beauty while also serving practical purposes. They used vibrant minerals like malachite and galena to create eye makeup that not only made their eyes stand out, but also protected them against the scorching sun. This creativity wasn't just for looks. The pigments had antimicrobial properties, which helped keep their skin healthy amidst the harsh desert environment. Ancient Egyptians took great care in applying these natural substances, often blending them with oils to create the perfect consistency. Makeup rituals were an essential part of daily life and celebrations, reflecting the culture's values and beliefs. So next time you reach for your makeup, remember that you're part of a long tradition that started thousands of years ago. Did you know owls fly without a sound? These fascinating birds have developed an incredible ability to move through the night without making a peep, which makes them superb hunters. Their wings are specially designed with soft edges that break up the turbulence of the air as they glide, allowing them to approach their prey stealthily. Imagine a great horned owl soaring silently over the forest floor, listening intently for the rustle of a mouse or the flutter of a small bird. This unique adaptation not only helps them catch dinner, but also keeps them safe from potential threats. Owls are nocturnal creatures, meaning they are most active at night, and their silent flying abilities play a crucial role in their hunting strategy. With approximately 200 species of owls around the world, each has mastered this stealth, from the tiny elf owl to the majestic barn owl. So next time you're in a quiet forest at night, listen closely. An owl might be flying silently by. Did you know jellyfish swim by squirting water? These fascinating creatures don't have brains or hearts, but they are masters of movement. Jellyfish use a unique method to glide through the ocean. By contracting their bell-shaped bodies, they create a vacuum that sucks in water. Then they quickly relax, forcing that water out in a burst. This squirt pushes them forward, allowing them to travel gracefully through the waves. Most jellyfish can only move slowly, but larger species like the lion's mane jellyfish can cover significant distances with this method. This way of swimming not only helps jellyfish move, but also aids in catching food, as they drift toward plankton and small fish. So next time you see a jellyfish, remember they are not just floating aimlessly. They are actively navigating the ocean, using their incredible natural abilities. Ever wonder who Banksy really is? The true identity of Banksy, the famous graffiti artist known for his sharp and politically charged pieces, is one of the biggest mysteries in the art world. For decades, this elusive figure has remained anonymous despite achieving global fame. Banksy's artworks pop up in various locations, often provoking thought and sparking conversations about social issues, making them both rebellious and deeply artistic. His pieces, blending wry humor with poignant messages, challenge viewers to reflect on politics, consumerism, and society. This combination of anonymity and impactful art raises questions about the nature of celebrity and the value of art itself. Who is behind the spray paint? Some speculate it might be a single artist, while others believe it's a collective collaboration. The intrigue around Banksy's identity adds to the allure of his art, inviting people from all walks of life to engage with his work while trying to uncover the secret behind the mask. What do you think? Will we ever learn his true identity? Did you know giraffes have the highest blood pressure? This fascinating fact is essential for understanding how these incredible animals survive in the wild. Giraffes' towering necks can reach around 2 meters, placing their heads far above their hearts. To ensure that blood gets pumped all the way up to their brains, their hearts must work extra hard, creating the highest blood pressure among mammals. It's a unique adaptation that helps them stay healthy and alert, especially when they need to spot predators from a distance. Interestingly, if a giraffe bends down to drink, the pressure can drop suddenly, leading to a risk of fainting if they're not careful. This extraordinary system showcases nature's incredible engineering and helps explain why giraffes are such majestic creatures, soaring over the savannas with their long necks and graceful movements. Can you imagine having to deal with such high pressure every day? Guess what really drives action scenes for tiny actors? When it comes to Hollywood, size can create unique challenges. Take the case of a particular actor who stands at just 2 feet 7 inches tall. This extraordinary height means that traditional stunt doubles aren't an option, as they simply can't match his size. As a result, every action scene featuring him requires detailed choreography to ensure safety and realism. There's a dedicated team that meticulously plans his moves, considering every risk factor and physical limitation. For instance, when filming fast-paced chase scenes or thrilling fights, the crew must think outside the box, designing stunts that are both spectacular and safe for someone of his stature. This commitment to creativity and safety showcases the remarkable dedication of filmmakers who strive to tell compelling stories, no matter the size of the star involved. You won't believe this about spiders' eating habits. Spiders have fascinating feeding methods that make them unique in the animal kingdom. When capturing their prey, they use their fangs to inject potent digestive enzymes, which help to liquefy the insides of their victims. This means they can essentially drink their meals. While it's true that most spider venom is harmless to us, there are exceptions. Species like the black widow and the brown recluse can inflict harmful bites, leading to serious health issues. But the wonders of spiders don't stop there. They are incredibly adaptable creatures, able to survive for long stretches without food by slowing down their metabolism. This amazing ability allows them to endure tough conditions, making them some of the most resilient predators in the wild. Who knew that these 8-legged wonders were such skilled eaters and survivors? You might be shocked to learn that the Sahara was green. Thousands of years ago, before it became the arid desert we know today, the Sahara was a vibrant, lush region filled with plants, rivers, and wildlife, much like the Amazon rainforest. This transformation is a result of a dramatic climate shift that took place around 5,000 to 10,000 years ago. During this time, the Earth's orbit and axial tilt changed, leading to less rainfall in the region. As the waters receded, vegetation disappeared, and the land dried up, eventually leaving behind the massive desert we see now. Fossil evidence, like ancient lake beds and animal remains, tells the story of a completely different landscape. Imagine elephants and hippos roaming where only sand dunes stand today. The Sahara's past reminds us of how climate can drastically alter our world over time. What might our planet look like in another few thousand years? Did you know wild animals roam Manhattan? The bustling streets of Manhattan are famous for skyscrapers and vibrant culture, but they are also home to various wild animals like moose, lynx, and black bears. These creatures have adapted surprisingly well to urban life, often venturing into parks and green spaces. For example, moose may graze in the quieter corners of Central Park, while lynx can be spotted in the wooded areas nearby, showcasing their incredible ability to thrive in both wild and urban environments. Black bears, though less common, sometimes wander down from nearby forests, creating a thrilling connection between nature and the city. The presence of these majestic animals highlights the importance of preserving natural habitats even in heavily urbanized areas. Every time you stroll through a park, remember that you might just be sharing that space with these fascinating wildlife residents. How cool is it to think we live alongside them? Have you ever wondered why some planets are so hostile? A group of scientists has recently uncovered a stunning yet dangerous planet located 63 light-years away, captivating the imagination of many. This deep blue celestial body, with its alluring colors, masks a fierce environment that would terrify any Earthling. Imagine winds ripping across the landscape at thousands of miles per hour, creating a tempest unlike anything we experience. To make matters worse, this planet has molten glass that rains sideways, adding to the chaos and threat. The extreme conditions there far exceed the storms we know here on Earth, raising questions about what life, if any, could survive in such a brutal setting. While it may look beautiful from afar, the reality is that this planet serves as a reminder of the harshness of nature in the universe. What else might we discover about planets like this one? Prepare to be amazed by the Gibus hat. In 1835, a Parisian hat maker named Antoine Gibus revolutionized fashion with his invention of the collapsible, spring-loaded top hat. Imagine a hat that could easily fold flat and pop open whenever you needed it. This ingenious design turned the traditional cumbersome top hat into a practical yet stylish accessory, perfect for opera-goers and gentlemen of the time. Known as the Gibus hat or opera hat, it quickly became popular for its convenience and flair. Picture this. You're at a fancy event, and with just a quick flick, your hat goes from flat as a pancake to a striking piece of fashion, ready to impress. This clever mechanism not only made it easier to carry, but also added an element of surprise and sophistication. Thanks to Gibus's creativity, the world of fashion saw a delightful twist, blending functionality with elegance. How cool is that? Love is in the heart of Dubai's desert. In an enchanting twist, the Al Qudra Desert has been creatively transformed with two lagoons shaped like a heart, offering a stunning tribute to eternal love. This charming feature not only delights couples looking for a romantic getaway, but also serves an important ecological purpose. The heart-shaped lagoons act as a sanctuary for local wildlife, drawing in a variety of birds and other creatures that thrive in this carefully designed environment. Visitors can stroll around the lagoons, enjoying the serene beauty while being surrounded by nature's splendor. Whether you're on a date or simply seeking some peace, this unique spot provides a tranquil retreat away from the bustling city. Imagine gazing at the shimmering water, watching birds flit about, and feeling the gentle desert breeze on your face. It's a perfect blend of romance and nature that highlights Dubai's innovative spirit. So next time you think of love, consider a visit to this stunning desert oasis. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Lady Gaga wore meat. At the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards, the pop icon shocked everyone when she appeared in a dress made entirely of raw meat. This bold choice wasn't just for shock value. It sparked conversations about the relationship between fashion, art, and identity. Gaga has always pushed the boundaries of creativity, and this outfit made a powerful statement about how society views both women and eating habits. Critics debated whether it was a protest against the military's "don't ask, don't tell" policy, or a commentary on the ethical treatment of animals. Regardless of interpretation, one thing was clear. Her memorable outfit took the world by storm and locked eyes on a broader discussion about expression in modern culture. Since then, the meat dress has become an iconic symbol of Gaga's artistry, making us question our perceptions of fashion, sustainability, and the messages behind our clothing choices. Is it really true that names can change countries? In 1893, a fascinating proposal emerged in the United States aiming to transform its very identity. Imagine a nation called the United States of Earth. This bold idea wasn't just a whimsical thought, it reflected a vision of unity among all nations. The proposal suggested that by renaming the country, it could symbolize a new era of global cooperation and peace. Interestingly, another ambitious amendment sought to abolish the presidency altogether. Instead of a single leader, the idea was to create a ruling trio, akin to a Roman-style triumvirate. This would have changed how decisions were made, emphasizing collaboration over individual power. Ultimately, both ideas never made it past the proposal stage, but they show just how creative and thought-provoking discussions around governance can be. What if history had taken a different turn? Believe it or not, arsenic was once a beauty secret. In the past, many people believed that arsenic could enhance their beauty, despite its known toxicity. Cosmetics containing arsenic were surprisingly popular, especially during the 19th century. Users often received advice on how to apply these products without taking large doses, as the risks were downplayed in favor of looking good. Companies marketed arsenic-laden creams and powders, promoting them as tools to achieve a pale, flawless complexion, which was a highly sought-after look at the time. However, the long-term effects of using such dangerous substances were rarely discussed. Many women suffered serious health issues, including skin problems and internal organ damage. Today, we understand the dangers associated with arsenic, but it's fascinating to think that such a deadly element was once considered a beauty enhancer. How did we get so misguided? Imagine a world without smiling in photos. In old photographs, smiles were a rare sight, and this has a fascinating reason behind it. During the early days of photography, around the 19th century, the process was quite different from our quick snapshots today. Photographers preferred their subjects to wear serious expressions, believing that smiling would distort their faces and make the images less formal. To help their subjects achieve a somber look, photographers had people say prunes instead of cheese when the camera clicked. This quirky little trick allowed people to keep their lips tight and still maintain a neutral appearance. Unlike today, where smiles are the go-to for capturing joy and happiness. Back then, a serious face was thought to convey more dignity and importance. Can you imagine being told to suppress your smile for a photo? This cultural shift in how we perceive smiles in photography reflects changes in social norms and the art of capturing moments. So the next time you snap a photo, remember how different it was for those in the past. Hard to believe, but Scott's frozen provisions still exist. In 1911, British explorer Robert Falcon Scott embarked on a daring mission to reach the South Pole, leaving behind a hut filled with essential supplies. This historic site, known as the Scott Hut, was stocked with provisions like biscuits, pemmican, and seals, designed to sustain the expedition. Shockingly, over a century later, many of these items remain preserved in the freezing temperatures of Antarctica. The extreme cold has kept the food remarkably intact, providing a unique glimpse into the early 20th century polar exploration. Scientists study these preserved provisions to understand the conditions faced by early explorers and how they managed to survive in such harsh environments. Each untouched can and package inside the hut tell a story of bravery, adventure, and the relentless quest for knowledge about one of Earth's harshest landscapes. Could these relics inspire future explorers? Believe it or not, a roller coaster is standing up. The upcoming Pipeline Surf Coaster at SeaWorld Orlando promises an exhilarating experience like no other. Set to open in 2023, this revolutionary ride allows riders to stand upright, giving them the unique feeling of surfing on waves. Imagine feeling the rush as you soar up to 110 feet in the air, just like a surfer catching the perfect wave. With a specially designed suspension system, the ride mimics the sensations of riding ocean waves while you zoom down the track at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. This innovative approach combines the thrills of a traditional roller coaster with the excitement of surfing, perfect for adventure seekers and ocean lovers alike. Pipeline isn't just a ride, it's an experience. Riders will not only get their adrenaline fix, but also be taken on a journey that closely resembles the ocean's waves, making it a must-try attraction for anyone visiting SeaWorld Orlando. Are you ready to stand and ride the waves? Did you know that lightning helps plants grow? When a lightning bolt strikes, it heats the surrounding air to astonishing temperatures of around 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit, creating the booming thunder we hear. But there's more to this powerful natural phenomenon. Lightning is also a key player in the nitrogen cycle. It converts atmospheric nitrogen, which plants can't use directly, into nitrates and other compounds that are vital for growth. These compounds then mix with rainwater and reach the soil, making them available for plants to absorb. This natural fertilization helps boost agricultural productivity. In fact, a single lightning strike can produce enough nitrates to fertilize an entire garden. So the next time you see a lightning storm, remember that it's not just a spectacular display of nature, but also a crucial part of keeping our ecosystems and food supply healthy. Isn't nature amazing? Why exactly does baseball history involve pigeons? In 1883, a zookeeper named Jim took a creative leap that connected sports and communication in a unique way. He used carrier pigeons to relay baseball scores to news stations. By attaching handwritten notes to the pigeons' legs, Jim ensured that the latest game information could be delivered quickly and efficiently. This early form of sports broadcasting shows how inventive people are when faced with limitations. Back then, there were no smartphones or instant messaging to share updates, so Jim's method was not only practical, but also pretty clever. The pigeons, trained to return home, became essential messengers, bringing excitement from the baseball diamond to the ears of fans waiting for the latest scores. This fascinating blend of sports and nature reminds us how communication has evolved and how people find solutions in inventive ways, even before the digital age. Can you imagine a world where pigeons were the news carriers? Hard to believe, but there's a Russian word for binge drinking. The term zapoi captures a very specific experience in Russian culture. It refers to a span of several days devoted to continuous drinking, during which a person often isolates themselves from friends and family. This isn't just casual drinking, it's a deeper dive into a life that can lead to serious social and health issues. While other cultures might have terms for similar experiences, zapoi paints a vivid picture of withdrawal, not just from social life but also from basic responsibilities. Interestingly, it reflects the complex relationship many have with alcohol in Russia, where drinking can sometimes be a coping mechanism for stress or loneliness. Understanding words like zapoi enriches our perspective on cultural habits, underscoring how language reflects shared experiences. What other unique words do different cultures use to describe human behaviors? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Houdini had a secret. One of the most astonishing tricks in his repertoire was the Chinese water torture cell. In this daring escape act, Houdini would be submerged in a tank filled with water, hands and feet locked in chains, only to emerge moments later unscathed. The sheer thrill of this act captivated audiences, but Houdini was fiercely protective of his secrets. Rather than patenting the trick, which would have revealed its mechanics, he chose to perform a unique one-man play for a single spectator. By copywriting the trick, Houdini ensured that the details remained a mystery, adding to his legendary status. This choice reflects not just his genius as a magician, but also his understanding of showmanship. Keeping audiences guessing was as crucial as the act itself. What tricks do you think could rival such a daring escape? Did you know Dubrovnik's walls have a fascinating history? These ancient city walls in Croatia were originally constructed for protection against invaders, making them a remarkable feat of medieval engineering. Built between the 12th and 17th centuries, the walls have successfully stood the test of time, surviving numerous sieges throughout the centuries. Today, these impressive fortifications have transformed into a must-see tourist attraction, drawing visitors from all over the world. Walking along the massive walls, visitors are treated to breathtaking views of the shimmering Adriatic coast, and the charming red roof buildings of the city below. Each stone tells a story of bravery and resilience, and walking through this historic site can feel like stepping back in time. People often come to capture the beauty and history through their cameras, making it a perfect spot for both history buffs and casual tourists. So the next time you're in Croatia, don't miss the chance to explore this stunning architectural wonder that has protected a city for centuries. Have you ever heard of the ultimate mother-son duo? JaVale McGee and his mother, Pamela McGee, have made history as the only mother-son pair to win Olympic gold medals. Pamela, a former WNBA star, was a powerhouse on the court and represented Team USA in the 1984 Olympics, bringing back gold from Los Angeles. Meanwhile, her son JaVale has carved his own path in the world of basketball, clinching his Olympic gold with the USA men's basketball team at the 2021 Tokyo Games. This extraordinary accomplishment highlights not only their individual talents, but also the unique bond they share. Imagine the pride of a mother watching her son excel in a sport she loves. Their story inspires aspiring athletes and showcases how dedication and hard work can run in the family. Whether on the WNBA hardwood or the NBA arena, the McGees continue to shine, proving greatness can be a family affair. Did you know Edison named his kids after Morse code? Thomas Edison, the genius inventor, had a unique way of showing his love for innovation, even in naming his children. He chose nicknames inspired by Morse code signals, a clever nod to his connection with the telegraph, which was revolutionary in communication. Edison's son was called Dash, a reference to the long signal used in Morse code, while his daughter was nicknamed Dot, signifying the shorter signal. This imaginative approach not only reflected Edison's passion for invention, but also highlighted how creativity can permeate all aspects of life, including family. The telegraph changed the way people connect, and these nicknames serve as a playful reminder of Edison's groundbreaking work. Imagine growing up with such significant symbolism intertwined in your name. How cool is that? Did you know about the espresso martini's unique ingredients? This delicious cocktail blends the rich flavors of vodka and freshly brewed espresso, offering a delightful pick-me-up in a glass. The traditional recipe calls for vodka, coffee liqueur, and a touch of sugar, creating a harmonious balance between refreshing and stimulating. As it's served in a martini glass, the drink often features a foamy layer of cream on top, making it visually appealing and inviting. The invention of the espresso martini is attributed to a London bartender named Dick Bradsell in the 1980s, who created it for a customer looking for something invigorating. Today, this cocktail remains a popular choice in bars worldwide, perfect for anyone wanting a delicious drink that combines the love for coffee with a bit of a buzz. So whether you're enjoying it on a night out or trying it at home, the espresso martini is sure to impress coffee lovers and cocktail enthusiasts alike. How far can bees really fly in one day? Some amazing bee species can travel up to 60 miles daily. This remarkable distance is crucial for their survival, as these tiny pollinators search for flowers to gather nectar and pollen. The honeybee, for example, showcases this incredible ability by foraging far from its hive, which allows it to find the best food sources and sustain the entire colony. Interestingly, bees have impressive navigation skills, using the sun and the Earth's magnetic fields to guide them on their journeys. They can even communicate with each other through dance. When a bee discovers a rich source of nectar, it performs a waggle dance to inform others of the location, making teamwork essential for efficiency. The longer distances they can cover mean they play a vital role in pollinating plants, ensuring the growth of fruits, vegetables, and wildflowers. Next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember how far it might have traveled to bring sweetness to your world. Did you know female soldiers faced prejudice in WN? During World War II, many people mistakenly thought that women in the U.S. Army were prostitutes, which severely affected their ability to recruit. The Women's Army Corps, a WAC, was created to enable women to take on essential roles, such as telephone operators, mechanics, and even truck drivers. These positions were crucial for supporting the war effort. However, despite their dedication and the important work they did, The strength of societal stereotypes led to false rumors about their intentions. Misconceptions about women in uniform perpetuated the belief that they could not be serious soldiers. This created challenges not only in recruiting efforts but also in the morale of those who served. The WASC aimed to show that women could perform just as well as their male counterparts, breaking barriers and setting the stage for future generations. This historic chapter illustrates the importance of recognizing and valuing contributions made by all members of the military, regardless of gender. How could such misunderstandings impact current perceptions of women in the military? Unlock the genius of Walter Hunt's safety pin. In 1849, Walter Hunt came up with a game-changer for everyday life, the safety pin. This simple yet brilliant invention has remained largely unchanged, proving its worth in countless situations. Imagine a small, bent piece of metal that can hold fabrics together, fix tears in clothing, or even act as a makeshift tool in emergencies. Despite its significance, Hunt sold the patent for only $400, driven by his financial struggles. Little did he know, this unassuming device would become a staple in both fashion and medicine, showcasing its versatility like few inventions can. Aside from keeping clothes neatly fastened, safety pins are often used to secure bandages or clothing in medical settings, making them invaluable to healthcare professionals. Their ease of use and reliability mean that they find a place in nearly every household. So next time you reach into your sewing kit or even your first aid supplies, remember the incredible story behind the safety pin and the visionary who created it. This might surprise you, the origin of arena. The term arena comes from the ancient Roman amphitheaters, where gladiatorial games captivated massive crowds. In these colossal venues, the central performance area, often referred to as the arena, was actually covered in sand. This sand, known as harina, served a practical purpose. It soaked up the blood from the fierce battles that unfolded during these thrilling spectacles. As gladiators fought for glory and survival, the blood-stained sand became synonymous with the excitement and brutality of the games. Over time, the word arena expanded beyond these amphitheaters and came to describe any venue where events, performances, or contests take place, from sports stadiums to concert halls. So the next time you hear the word arena, think about its dramatic roots in a world of warriors and ancient spectacles. How fascinating is it that a word can carry such history? Here's a wild fact about 24/7 stores in America. Many stores in the US are open around the clock, offering us the freedom to shop whenever we want. Imagine needing a late-night snack or running out of essential supplies. You can simply head to a nearby convenience store, and it's likely open. This all-day, everyday access is much different from many other countries, where shops often close early or take Sundays off. In places like France or Germany, for instance, many businesses might shut down for the entire weekend, leading to a different shopping culture. This round-the-clock availability in the US is driven by the desire to cater to busy lifestyles and diverse work schedules. As people become more reliant on flexible shopping options, do you think we might see more countries adopting this 24/7 model? Did you know helicopters can land on water safely? Thanks to the DART, Deployable Airborne Rescue Tool system, helicopters are now capable of making daring water landings even in the face of monstrous 20-foot waves. This incredible technology is a game-changer in rescue operations, allowing helicopters to reach people in distress during emergencies where traditional methods might fail. The DART system enhances stability and buoyancy, ensuring the helicopter remains safe while it delivers rescuers to those in need. Imagine a stormy sea with towering waves crashing all around. A helicopter swoops in to carry out a life-saving mission. This innovation not only makes it possible to rescue stranded sailors or individuals in danger, but also increases the effectiveness of emergency services. Advances like this remind us of how far we've come in using technology to protect lives. Let's uncover the truth about oak trees. Did you know they have something called mast years? During these special years, oak trees burst into life by producing an abundance of acorns, their delicious seeds. This phenomenon isn't just a random act of nature. It plays a crucial role in the ecosystem. After a plentiful mast year, We often see a drop in the number of acorns in lean years, which can really impact animals like squirrels, deer, and birds that depend on these tasty treats for food. When there are fewer acorns, these animals might struggle to find enough to eat, leading to a decline in their populations. However, after the lean years, the next mast year means a fresh start. With so many acorns around, more of them are likely to survive, helping forests thrive and grow. Isn't it amazing how oak trees support both wildlife and the environment? This might surprise you. Chicken sexers have a unique skill. These professionals specialize in determining the sex of baby chicks using their keen observation skills and years of training. Without the help of DNA testing, chicken sexers rely on subtle physical differences between male and female chicks, which can be quite challenging to spot. For instance, on day-old chicks, males often have larger, more pronounced feathers, while females tend to have a fluffier appearance. This job requires a lot of practice and a steady hand, as even the slightest mistake can impact a poultry farm's productivity. Chicken sexers are crucial in the poultry industry, ensuring that farms have the right balance of males and females for breeding or egg production. It's a unique blend of science and art, and every successful identification feels like a small victory for these skilled professionals. Have you ever thought about how this fascinating process works? Here's a wild fact about tropical rainforests. Since the 1960s, we have lost more than half of the world's tropical rainforests, and that's a huge deal. These lush forests aren't just beautiful, they are vital for our planet's health. They host millions of species that we haven't even discovered yet, acting as an irreplaceable treasure trove of biodiversity. Moreover, tropical rainforests play a key role in regulating our climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. When we lose these forests, we're not only accelerating climate change, but we're also wiping out ecosystems that support countless animals and plants. The impact of this destruction often goes unnoticed until it's too late, which is why raising awareness is so important. Protecting these invaluable resources is crucial. After all, preserving rainforests means securing a healthier planet for future generations.